What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another math puzzle. In this one, the question is as follows. I have a magical 4-digit number. It's a perfect square, it's a perfect cube, and its 10th digit is 9. What is my magical number? Hit that pause button and see if you can figure it out. When you're ready, hit play, and I'll give you the explanation. So first of all, we know that it's both a perfect square and a perfect cube, but I'm going to hone in on this clue to really figure this out in the fastest way possible, okay? We got a lot of numbers that we can multiply that could be potential perfect squares that would be a 4-digit number, but cubes, we don't have that many options, okay? I know that 10 cubed is my first like 2-digit number. When I cube it, that I'm going to get a 4-digit number. I'm going to get 1,000 on the money, but that's going to be obviously too small. Because this would be a 0 there. That's the baseline. It's not going to work. And then I could go, I believe, as high as 22. I believe 22 cubed is going to give me actually a 5-digit number. So it's got to be somewhere in that zone. I don't have a lot of options. And there's only one number that when I cube it, that's going to give me a 9 here, okay? And that's going to be 16. So 16 times 16, first of all, let's calculate that. 6 times 6 is 36, carry the 3, 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. Then we got 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 1 is 1. Add this together, 6, 5, and 2. So that's 256. Multiply it again times 16 to get that nice cube. We got 6 times 6 is 36, carry the 3. 30 plus 3 is 33. Carry the 3. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. And 1 times 2 is 2. Check it out. 6, 9, 10. Carry the 1. We got a 4. Now, I have a 9 in the 10 spot. But the question is 4,096 also a perfect square? Well, yes, it actually is. 64 times 64 gives me 4,096. But I don't need to do that multiplication to prove it. I can prove it another way, okay? That this is indeed a perfect cube, or a perfect square and a perfect cube. So check this out. We already know 16 times 16 times 16 is 4,096. But how do I know that this is a perfect square? Well, what is 16 in terms of its prime factors? It is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 16 cubed is 3 of these. So another 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and then another 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. There we go. So now we've got our 3 16s, right? 1, 2, 3. And I can prove that this is a perfect square as well by simply splitting this into groups of 2, because I got an even number of 2s. I got 12 2s. If I split it up this way, it's 2 to the 6 times 2 to the 6, and 2 to the 6 is 64. Hence, it's also a perfect square. So my magical 4-digit number, therefore, is 4,096. That's how you do it. Done. I hope you guys enjoyed this math puzzle, and if you did, please click that like button. If you want to see more math puzzles on the regular, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining. We'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.